First video, and what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to show you how to give your car a little mini detail with a wash, um, clay bar, wax, and then I'm going to do a next follow-up video with the wheels, tires, dressing the wheels and tires, and then there's going to be a third video on doing the interior, which on my car is not the most glorious of interiors. Let me show you really quick. This is my car. This is a 68 Chevelle 307 Malibu. So yeah, it's pretty grassy on the inside. Got a little bit of mud and stuff. I drive this thing every day. So it's a work in progress right now, but for now I want to show I just want to show y'all how to go ahead and take care of your car, do the outside, do the inside, and then do the tires. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So first, what I'm going to be using is Adams polishes. All my stuff is Adams polishes, and today I'm going to be using the wash and wax for washing the car. And so there we go. You don't really need a lot, but I like to put a good bit in there, just make sure I'm getting it nice and sudsy. All right, just go ahead and put the rest in there. All right, put this back up there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. So like how you saw earlier, I went ahead and put the soap in there, and I'm just gonna get it all nice and agitated for whenever I put it on the car. It is cold out here today, so I picked a bad day to do it, but whatever. Alright, now that we got the car all wet, we can go ahead and put some soap on it. Alright. A little antenna hole. It's definitely been way too long since I washed my car. Look at that. It's gross. Alright. Alright guys, well, I went ahead and just cut that part out. That was really just, annoying to wash them or watch. I'm sure you know how to wash a car. And so anyways, I finished washing it. I haven't rinsed it off yet. And the cool thing about this soap is that you don't have to wash it off immediately, even after it dries. You can just spray it right off, and it doesn't leave soap marks. And I hate that. So you really can take your time with this soap, and I like it a lot. So yeah, soap's kind of already dry. Doesn't really matter at this point. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse the car off, and after that, then we'll start cleaning. So what I'm going to be using for clay barring the car is I'm going to be using Adams Visco clay and detail spray for lubricant. Both really awesome products. I really like this clay bar the most because I'll show you in a second. Here's the clay bar itself, and here is what they call the Geo Impression tool. And as you can see, these little grooves in there, see that? It presses into the clay bar, and it also gives you something, makes a pattern on the clay bar, and when you're claying, it makes it a lot easier to pick up more contaminants off your paint, and I really like that. And you can also use it to wrap the clay bar around and use it to hold the clay bar so you don't drop it, because if you drop the clay bar, that's it, it's trash. You just gotta throw it away, go get a new one. Otherwise you're gonna do a lot of damage to your car and spend a lot more money than what you should. So alright, so let's go ahead and get started with that. So anyways guys, here you go. I went ahead and pressed it in, and I stretched it around so the pattern isn't as compact as it is on the tool, but still works the same way, same concept. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to get my detail spray and spray the car down and go ahead and clay it. So here we go. Just want to go ahead and show you first before I go ahead and go to the other part where I speed it up. What you do is you just go ahead and spray detail spray on there. You take your clay bar, just move back and forth motion, picking up stuff, and I'll show you in a second. It was clean whenever I put it on there, but I'll show you in a second how it looks after just this one pass from this clay bar. So just this one little spot right here, right along the edge. See that? I just picked that big huge piece up. I saw it. It's about to be dirty, I can tell. See, look at that. Just from that one little piece right there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and stop this segment. I'm gonna restart it with me speeding it up, and just go ahead and do the whole entire car now. So here we go. So anyways, I figured I'd just go ahead and skip to the waxing since that's the next step in making the car look immaculate. So the wax I'm going to be using today is going to be the Adams Buttery Wax. Let's see that. And I'm not going to be applying it by hand. I'm actually going to be using my Swirl Killer, Adams Swirl Killer polisher that I have, and I'm going to be using the 5.5 inch diameter waxing and sealant pad. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into that. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I finished applying the wax all over it, and now it's just starting to settle, so I'm going to start wiping it down with I'm using Adam's Double Soft polishing towel. That's what I'm going to be using. It's really soft and it's thick, and it holds a lot of polish and a lot of wax, a lot of residue, and it's good, and it picks it up really easily. And this buttery wax comes off easy all on its own. So yeah, so I'm going to start doing that now, and here we go. Alright everybody, well, I am finally finished, and this is the finished product. It's like I said, it's been a really long time since I last washed my car, and I felt really bad about that. But yeah, she looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Wow. It's been too long since I've seen her shine like this. Yep. Alright, well, if y'all want, you can tune into the next video, and I will be doing these disgusting wheels and tires and dressing them and making them look all nice too. So stay tuned, and see y'all next time. Thanks.